All righty, let's see if this will work today. Let's see if we can go live here. And welcome. We've been creating a lot of videos and doing a lot of fun, and um, it's one of those financial Fridays as part of our Sell on Social summer series. And today I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite apps. So I had some clients this week asking like what was a really quick, simple way for them to start making money? Like what could they do right now quickly and easily to make some cash? And what I said to them was I thought one of the simplest and easiest ways for them to make some cash right now would be to use something like Calendly, and it's a simple, easy app. I think I've been using it since 2012, maybe 2013. And I'm going to share my screen with you and just show you what I've done with it. Because if you're trying to create $1,000 days, this is an excellent way for you to develop those days, right? And so we're talking about Pivot for Profits during our Sell on Social summer series. And when you're trying to pivot into a new way to make money, a new chance to make money, you want to look at something that's simple, something that's easy, something you can do right away with the tools that you already have. Calendly was a tool I had in my arsenal that I used to book out my studio. I used it to book out my brides. I used it to book out makeup sessions, group sessions. I used it for everything. I've used it for a long time and we still use it for clients to book with us. Now, there are other tools that work like this, but Calendly has remained my favorite. I have experimented with other tools and I always come back to Calendly year over year. It's just super simple to use. So, what you have here is you have your event page, and over here you can create a new event. And when you get to the new event, let me just maybe enlarge this for you a little bit here so you guys can see this a little better. So when you get to new event, you will see you can create one-to-one, right? You can set up what this new event is. Let's go here. You can create one-to-ones, you can create group, you can create round robin, which means it will rotate. This is good if you have team members that you're holding events with and different people are taking the calls, if you've got people selling on your behalf or doing other things with you. So one-on-one, this is one host, one invitee. This is good for coffee chats, one-on-one interviews, discovery calls, strategy sessions. Group, you have one host, but you have multiple invites. And you can use this if you're hosting webinars, even if you're going to host the webinar over another piece of software like Zoom, or you're going to host it in a Facebook group, or you're going to host it inside your learning portal if you have the ability to go live, or even if you were going to run the live over a YouTube live, right? You can run the webinar anywhere, but this is a way that you can have people register. You can have a group of people register. And then again, the round robin, this is what you're doing if you've got rotating host and you've got team. And this is typically what you're using if you're doing rotating coaching sessions or rotating discovery calls, enrollment calls for people to see if they're a good fit to enroll and work with you. So I love the tools. Now, when I started with this tool, it wasn't this robust and you couldn't do all that. So what I love to do is once I get a couple of these made, I actually just like to go over and duplicate an event. That's super simple. You go here to the little wheel, and for those of you who are still a little nervous about some of your tech, I will tell you Calendly is so user friendly. It's very intuitive. You link it up to your calendar system. It's easy peasy to use. And then what you can do is you can edit, you can come in here, you can make it secret so that people would not publicly see it, only if you share the link. You can clone it, that's duplicating it, or you can delete it. And you can turn it off and on so that it won't necessarily appear on your page. So secret is making it private so only people who get the link can look at it. But off and on is making it disappear from your primary booking page, right? So in this case, let's just look at it as I'm going to show you what happens when this is off. We're going to turn this off. So then you'll see on the page, once this has gone off, it's less visible. You just can't see as much of it, right? It's less visible. And another thing I want to point out here for those of you who are looking at this, I want you to see that this is my face. It's the same face you're seeing over here. In this stream while I'm talking. It's the same face you're seeing on my YouTube channel. So I want to have a photo that you just get accustomed to seeing. At first glance, it's very recognizable. You see me all the time and you know, oh, that's Tiffany, that's TNT Devolution, that's Tiff. I can see her. It's recognizable to you. And so as much as you can, I would encourage you in your email settings, in your calendar settings, in your software settings, use this same photo, because even when I'm in other people's communities, I want them to see the same face. I want them to see the same picture. And this picture that you're all looking at right now, hopefully on this stream, you're seeing it. This photo is a bathroom selfie. It's just my iPhone. It's the back part of my iPhone, so I couldn't actually see myself in the camera when I took it, but I was looking in a mirror, and I used the back part of my phone, which most of us have great phones that give you, it's one of the better cameras you'll ever hold in your hand, and it's just a bathroom selfie. It's nothing fancy. I can throw it into Canva and I can remove the background, but even here, I didn't remove the background. Um, you know, yeah, do I have other pictures? Sure, but is this one good? Is it clear? I think my eyes are welcoming. I think my smile is welcoming. You can now even throw this into Canva and you could edit the photo. This is not an edited photo. This was just really great lighting in my bathroom with my iPhone. That's it. I did not edit this photo. So when people see this, this is what I look like. I mean, obviously, with makeup on. Right? But when people see me, it's not shocking, like, oh, you have a highly edited photo everywhere. But when I see you on a morning live stream, or I see you out in the world, or I see you at a conference, you don't look anything like that picture. So you want it to be a picture that really does look like you and that's not overly edited. I'm really proud of the fact that most of my photos I use are unedited. And still to this day, it's generally a photo I took with my iPad or my tablet or my camera at home. And there's nothing particularly slick about any of these photos. Okay, so we've removed this from the page, so you won't really see a lot of that, right? And then you can reorganize these. So I'm just going to throw it down here so we're not looking at it too much right now. Okay. So I want to show you what you can do with these, because again, we're talking about creating $1,000 days, and this is a really simple way for you to offer one-to-one sessions, strategy sessions, an audit, if you do some kind of done with you service, you could have someone get on a call with you and you could sell these. So let's go here. Let's go to the big build call. And I'll let you guys look at this. So this is a call that's one-on-one. We've got our Zoom link here. We've got our availability listed here. So here's what I'm unavailable Sundays and Mondays and Saturdays. You can even make, like for me, I would probably make myself unavailable on Fridays, right? I would just block that out because I don't typically work with clients on those days. So now I've got these openings Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is when people can book me. Now some of these times will disappear because I have group coaching sessions on Tuesday. So I have it open on my schedule, but it won't all be available, right? It won't be all be available. So now I've done that. I want to save changes. I want to save those changes. And then I want to show you, we're going to go here to more options down below here. Can you guys see that? We're going to go to more options. And when we get to more options, descriptions. Now I tell people they can email me things. Limits and buffers, might want to have time in between my calls. So for me, I want to have 15 minutes in between, and I don't want to take more than 4 a day. And you can change this. You can say, oh, I only want to take 3 a day. Right? Done. Allow them to book. You can change how you're free. Allow invitees to book over selected meetings, or you connect calendars, right? And you can say, oh no, like you can't book over this or you can't book over that. If it says I'm busy, no one's going to be able to book it. It'll disappear from my schedule. All right, so BYOB Big Build. This is what it looks like. They're set up in 50-minute increments, right? They run 50 minutes, but you can book it like on the hour. You'll see it on the hour. So they'll be able to book every 60 minutes when they see the schedule. Make sense? Okay, great. Now, I have questions I ask them, and then I have a payment option here. So we're doing a summer special where right now people can get 50 minutes with me to talk about whatever strategy, whatever revenue road mapping they want for $297. Typically, an hour of my time for me to look over strategy for you. We don't do anything. Like I don't build anything. I don't build a page. I don't make anything with you during that time. But typically that's $1,000 for a 1-to-1 hour for me to just give you strategy for the business. But right now we're doing a summer special where it's $297 to have that hour, and we'll collect it through Stripe. So I've linked that payment, and then they're going to get notifications, and there's some workflows that you set up the workflows that you want, right? You set it up the way you want. So I want a booking confirmation. I want an email confirmation. I want an email cancellation if it's canceled by either one of us. And then I want reminders. And I've set a reminder to go the day before, the hour before, 3 days before. So, right, 3 days before, the night before, within 24 hours, and then the 1 hour before. And then there are text reminders, email follow up 1 hour after the event. So I'm going to send all of this is set up for me. This is what I love about Calendly. I don't have to do this to be responsive, to provide really good customer care, to provide really good support. This is just a powerful communication tool. I love it. I love the way it works. And then you can decide to display your workflow, what you want displayed, display the confirmation page. We're going to give the Zoom link for them. You can give another link if there's something else that you want them to go to. If there's a Facebook or school or circle group somewhere that you have your community where you want them to go, if you want them to go to your YouTube channel, somewhere where you have them following you, wherever you want them to go, you can, again, add a link in here. We've got the Zoom that we want them to go to, right? So let's just save that in case we changed anything. And then this is what the page looks like. Let's go here. So you can see that booking page. Let me switch the page I'm sharing here with you. All right, let's go over here. This is our booking page. So now this is what they see. Feel free to send me a message at TNT Devolution with any topics you'd like to discuss. Answer questions here so we You can both see them and discuss during your session. So 50 minutes, $297 versus my usual $1,000 an hour chance, right? We're just doing this for summertime because I know summertime's just that easy breezy, good time for people to get connected. So again, you see here, I don't work Fridays through Mondays with clients, so no one's going to be able to book out time for me with me then. But if you log in here, and let's say we want to go a week out from now, you can decide when are you picking a time. When are you picking a time? Now, I'll only do 3 of these a day, and if this gets booked up with something else, time's going to roll off my calendar. There's going to be less time if these get full up. If these get full up, right? So, let's say you want to go here. Let's do noon on Thursday, right? So we'll just do this, right? If I would type in my Gmail, what's your biggest win this month, this quarter? So you have to answer these to move on to book the time. I hosted 3 group coaching events and created 12 new clients. Okay. I can't type or spell. All right. What are you wanting to create in your business or your life this quarter? Let's say I want an easy access offering that suits my summer schedule, but adds 10K monthly in revenue. Okay. Suits my summer schedule, generates 10,000 monthly in revenue. All right. What do you think might stop your progress this week, this month, this quarter? I like to ask that. I am still caring for my mom who is battling cancer and still post pancreatic cancer surgery. So we have a lot of appointments. Right? So I just want to make it clear, these are I want to know when someone logs in, what's going to stop you? What's going to challenge you? How can I best support you during our call? And how will you measure progress? Well, I think for most of my clients, I want to see income before the end of July. I want a specific plan to follow to find and book clients via sales calls without being pushy or salesy. This is something I hear a lot. This is something I hear a lot from my clients, right? I know I want to make money, but I'm very concerned about being pushy, being salesy. You won't be, I promise you. If you're worried about it, you never will be. But these are the questions I ask everybody before they get on a call. Okay, so this is what it would look like. There's my number. You guys can all reach out. And then they would pay. They would save the number, and then they're going to get a confirmation that all of this has gone through. They're going to get a confirmation. They can pay with Google Pay. If they're on their iPhone, they'll be given an option to use Apple Pay or Google Pay, depending on what kind of, if they're on an Android. And so that's what we do, right? We create your fastest path to cash, and you will leave with a clear revenue roadmap. That's how it happens. That's how it gets scheduled. So I just wanted you to see that, because I wanted you to understand that this was a tool that's already in my toolkit. I don't have to build an elaborate landing page. I don't have to have anything complicated here for anyone to know to book me. This is something that I would probably send to clients who already know me, clients who are already in my community, clients who are already around me. But this is something very simple, very easy to send, right? Very easy to send to people. And then let's go back to our main page. Let's go back to our main page here. And then you can see, you can do this for anything. You can even do this for group sessions. And it's going to confirm for you what's happening, how it's happening, when it's happening. And then we use this also for my clients who are already enrolled in my programs. They get bonus sessions, they get bonus calls, they get vision casting calls. They have power up calls. There's different things that are either bonuses that are included, or they're add-ons they can pay for, and we will send them to these pages. Makes it super simple for me, makes it super simple for my assistant, makes it super simple for my team. I have a very lean team, and so this makes it really easy for all of us. So I hope if you're thinking about how you can make $1,000 in a day, you start recognizing that $1,000 days can be very simple to create. You do not have to have a suite of software to do it. This is one tool, Calendly, one tool, one booking page linked to my Stripe account that's linked to my business bank account. Very, very easy to use. Super simple. If you have any questions, feel free, ask them here under the video. If you're still watching at this point, what do I want you to say? I want you to say summertime. If you're still watching at this point, I want you to say summertime. If you had an aha moment during this live stream, tell me what it was. Tell me what changed for you. Tell me what was different for you. What new thought did you have? Are you thinking about making it simpler, making it easier? And then again, if I wanted to share pages with, I'll show you this one last thing before we go here. If I wanted to share my booking page with clients, I could show them my entire booking page. Welcome to my scheduling page. Please follow the instructions to add an event to my calendar. Vision casting, coffee talk, 90-minute power up, BYOB big build, SOS summit retreat, coffee talk, 30 minutes. Right? Just super simple, super simple. Like, what can you put out now that people can see? And any of these I can remove from my primary page. I can take any of these away that I don't want people to look at, that I don't want people to see. I can disappear them from the page over on my link page, which I showed you earlier, how to remove an event. You don't have to delete it entirely. You can just make it hidden, or you can make it private where it won't show on this booking page. So I can either book this way, right? I can let them pick which one they want to book. So from here, they could go to the big build session and it'll take them here, right? Or I can, simply keep it on the page it's on, or I could just send them to the big build page. I don't have to let them see all the options for appointments if I don't want to. I'm fine. This is out everywhere. We keep it in a lot of different locations for people to book when we're in a season like this. You want to make it easy for people to book. You don't want to give them too many options. You don't want to give them too many choices. You want to make it easy for people to book. And don't be afraid to go in and change your links. Change your links under your cover photos. Change your links under all of your videos. If you've got a lot of videos sitting out on YouTube right now, but there's one specific thing you want to drive people to, like if I just want to book everyone into these big build calls right now, I want to help you build a strategy session. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that link for the big build everywhere, right? I'm going to make it so that they don't have a lot of decision making to make to decide that they want to be with me. I'm just going to make it super simple. And I'm going to say, okay, go here, go here. Don't give people too many decisions. I think people think if I put all my links out, if I put all my freebies out, if I put all my fancy landing pages out, they should be accessible all the time. But then people don't make a decision and you don't tell them specifically what to do right now. What do you want them to do? What do you want them to book? If I want to focus on these big build calls right now, excuse me, then my best choice would be to show them this. Show them this. This is what I want them to see all the time. I don't want them to focus on anything else. I want them to go here. I want them to look at this page all the time. Because right now I'm offering what is typically $1,000 session for $297. It's an incredible deal to get my brain on your business quickly, simply. It's a great summertime offering. I didn't have to build an elaborate landing page. They can pay for it right here and they can book into my schedule. Super simple. This is something all of you could do. You could have it up by day's end. So, and if any of you are excited about this offering and you're like, wow, I would really love to have one of those sessions with Tiffany. I'd love to map out my fastest path to cash. I'd love to have a revenue roadmap that I could follow for the summer, get myself into the habit of creating $1,000, $5,000, 25K in 25 days. I want to build bigger. Well, it starts with a session like this that can just be so clarifying for you. If you're just lost in the sauce and you haven't gotten anything done, I would recommend, spend an hour with me. It doesn't take long. On one of my videos, I shared on my 15 minutes of focus, I shared that in 15 minutes, we had mapped out a session for my clients to go from a free offering to an offering that was going to bring in over $27,000 for her. And she knew exactly what to do in 15 minutes. And then in the next 15 minutes, we simply looked at where she was sharing it, how she was sharing it. And she did something really similar to this. We made a quick, simple page in a piece of software she already had. There was no big expense, no major headache getting it going, getting it up and running. So let me know in the comments if this sounds good to you. I'm sure I do have a link somewhere for Calendly. I'm sure I have an affiliate link, but right now, just go get it. I don't care about you using my affiliate link. Just go get Calendly if you don't already have it. Get it, use it, make it a piece of software that you have in your back pocket, because you can book groups through this, you can book individuals through this, and you can get paid. It doesn't have to just be free events. It can be paid events that you book. Thanks for spending Financial Friday with me, and thanks for being part of our Sell on Social Summer Series. I'm having so much fun. We're into the second month of a Pivot for Profit cohort right now. We've got a few dozen women going through that event with us right now. And it's just been so eye-opening to watch women figure out, can they sell $4,000 in a day? Can they enroll people into a $5,000 or $6,000 package? Can they get people buying, doing a live video and selling $300 from one video? Like, simple, very simple action that gets people buying from you, enrolling with you, shopping with you. All right, ladies. I will see you. I don't know. We're trying to post 3 to 5 times a week. We're just trying to get really focused on our posting schedule. So, YouTube is the best place right now to go and find everything, binge everything. Every day we're getting new videos out, um, putting some of our favorite content up, reshooting some of my past content, just really great things that we know people want to see and we can share. So, get over there and